Hi guys. I want to show you my setup for the BMW gearbox swap into my Volvo 940 with a B230 turbo engine. Yeah, at first, of course, the GS6-37DZ transmission. Yeah, it's from a BMW 320D E46. Yeah, and this one, yeah, it should hold like, I think like 800 Newton meters. So yeah, pretty strong. And I had to modify it a bit. Like this tube, I have to shorten it because in combination with the release bearing, I think it's like, it's more the problem of the clutch setup. I show you later, because it's so wide in this direction or so far that this tube would push against the clutch, and yeah, that doesn't work. So you have to shorten it like 1 centimeter. Was 1 centimeter. And then, yeah, that's the BMW slave cylinder. Pretty stock. I don't use the longer version from Tennessee. It's more like I have to put some washers behind it to pull it a bit out for more clearance. And that's from Tennessee this pivot thingy. It's like the point for the fork. It sits like there, and you can adjust it from behind. Yeah, but I guess in my case it's just like completely how's it called, turned in, yeah, in this direction as far as possible. And yeah, then I have the MKM modus or the MK Motorsport fork. It's much thinner than the original one. Yeah, wait, that's OEM one for this release bearing. And how you can see, it's much thinner. It looks so much, but it's a different, and the whole angle is different. Because if you use the original one in here, there's not enough clearance from the release bearing till to the clutch. So if you use the original one, it's like all the time like pushing the clutch. So that doesn't work. Yeah, you need this one, or I just can tell in my setup with this transmission. It's also from MKM. You see it somewhere? It's like, over here. MKM or MK MK Motorsports. Holy shit. They weld them together. That's like the bell house of a Volvo 940, and welded together with the BMW trans. So yeah, for this setup, how I explain it to you, I need all of these parts. I will show you. Yeah, so shorten the whole tube. It's also a new one. It's OEM BMW. They still sell them. And I also changed the how's it called, the sealing behind it. How's it called? Radial seal? I don't know. Yeah, the fork. Then this. Yeah, it's a Sachs release bearing. This one. Oh, come on. Yeah, exactly. It's also two-step, so you have two different height to use. But I use the lower one, not the high one. Yeah. Then you need like a new prop shaft, because from a M90 or M46 in my case, they are too long, I think. And that's from a GS6-37. It's the old 5-speed gearbox from Volvo. They just they work like plug and play. Yeah, they have the exact length for this. So then, yeah, I show you the clutch at the end. Then I have like this support support plate. It's actually sitting under the bearing of the prop shaft. I just painted a bit black. Yeah, this hose you have to grind in this direction, because this bearing you mount it from underneath. They sit a bit like more in this direction, not in the middle, like original. So just grind it out and then it's fine. Or you can use the MK Motorsport plate. That's like a bit thicker, and I think it's not stainless steel, but like galvanized. I don't know how it's called in English, so that it don't rust. But I try first the original one, because the rubber mountings, and I hope it's a bit better for vibrations and stuff. If it doesn't work, I use this one, but yeah, it was also not so expensive, like 25 euros, something like that. Then I have the shifter from MKM. That's also very nice. It's very cool. And yeah, as I showed you, I painted the shifter knob color matching to the golden wagon. Then the whole gearbox mount support stuff. It's also from MKM, like plug and play. One over here. That's like the connection from the gearbox to the other gearbox mount. And for that you need this little rubber, how's it called? Yeah, mounts. Yeah, just rubber mounts. Exactly. And this one sits over here. Yeah, exactly. Then I will install a fresh master cylinder, because yeah, my old one is a bit worn out on this hose. And yeah, when I already changed the rest of it, I can change this one too. It's like 90 or 80 euros, so it's fine. Then a bit more brake fluid. Then you need a new support bearing over here, and you have to put it inside your crankshaft to support this this shaft. Sorry for the noise. It's like this number. Yeah, then you can check it on yourself. I don't remember what size it is, but it's easy to find. It's like an eBay thingy. This spring is to like lock the bearing. And yeah, then I will do a bit of service. I have like this SKF speedy sleeve. I will try it out. This is, you can put this one on your crankshaft if it's a bit like, I don't know, my engine has like 470,000 kilometers. I don't know what this is in miles. And I think there are like little damages around the surface. So you can put this one on the crankshaft and you have a fresh new surface. It's very nice. Yeah, I can show you the number if you need this one. Oh, made in the USA. Yeah, and this one is just like a tool to put it on. Yeah, so I will have a new nice surface on the crankshaft, because I just try it out. If it's shit, I pull it out again, so the engine anyways will yeah, I will pull it out one day. So yeah, I try it out. I don't know, how is it called, this shitty thing in Germany. It's the Simmering or the Wellendichtring. But I don't know what it's in English. But yeah, that's all for the crankshaft. That's another gasket sealing around this plate. I can't show you now. So I had to move inside my garage because the rain is getting bad. So, or the weather is getting bad and it's raining now. Okay. Then okay, I was showing you the linkage from your shifter or the MK Motorsport shifter to the gearbox, and yeah, you can like bolt it together on the correct flange, and then if it's all fine and you test it out, you can just weld it together and paint it, and then it's fine. Yeah, this one sits inside the shifter end, and this one sits inside of this little guy. He's like in there. I don't put it now on because it's not there's no grease or nothing on it. It's not lubed. And this one sits on the back of the gearbox, like here. It has this ring and this little pin. The pin goes across this arm, and yeah, then it's mounted. Then it's like to it's not so easy with one hand to shift it. Yeah. Exactly. That's not original BMW, but it has also this little rubber inside. I think it's a little bit like vibration and a softer feeling. And that's like a Chinese thingy, but it's like with ball bearings and stuff. And yeah, let's see. Was way cheaper because the original OEM BMW part is like 50 euros for this piece of shit, and this was like 20. So yeah, try it out, and if it's bad I can change it anyways. I decided to mount it real quick and yeah, just show you. It's like the pin through the sky and the shaft and the ring to yeah like hold them in place, yeah, that they don't fall out. And then here can come the linkage inside, and then no, it's connected. Okay, this parts, and this is from Bad Motorsport from Germany. It's a -3 PTFE or PTFE Teflon line with steel flex around and PU like polyurethane to protect the whole thingy. And yeah, I use this as lines from the master cylinder to the slave cylinder with some adapters in stainless steel. I got them all from Bad Motorsport. It's a very nice company. They have all of these pieces and adapters and connectors and whatever to a fair price or for a fair price. And yeah, it's recommended to use stainless steel because the brake fluid is quite aggressive on aluminium. So yeah, use the stainless steel ones and then it's fine. And it's -03. And yeah, I really like this because you can build it on yourself with some tools, or not a lot of tools actually. Maybe I will show you in a video how to build them. And yeah, it's very nice and very strong, so I never had a problem with leaks or something like that. It's very nice. So okay, then other parts I bought is like this high performance grease from Sachs. You need it on the fork for the contact points, not to the bearing, to the release bearing, because it's plastic. And yeah, you don't have to loop them, but other points, like from the little aluminium pivot to the fork, to the stainless steel fork. That's also a little plug on the back side of the engine when you put out the flywheel. Behind this is this little plug, and they sometimes leak, so I just bought one to change them, and yeah, we'll see. And that's a package of bolts and nuts for the I don't know if it's in English the same word, the hardy disc from the prop shaft to the gearbox. You have to change, or you should change them every time. And this is the, what's it called, alignment tool to mount the new clutch. So yeah, exactly. So now I show you the new clutch flywheel package. So first, it's with the original pattern of 60-2 tooths for the LH Jetronic or other ECUs. In my case, it's a max ECU. And then that's from Tenneke. It's the modular flywheel. So there are different discs you can use in the middle to drive different diameters of clutches. In my case, it's a 240mm clutch. And like, if this disc from the flywheel is damaged, you can just change the disc and reuse the flywheel. It's quite cool. And it's a bit more weight because I don't want it too light because of like noises and rattling and stuff. So that's a bit heavier. It's like 8 to 9 kilogram. Then inside there you can see some, can we see them a bit? Yeah, maybe a bit. It's organic clutch, also from Tenneke Motorsport. It's organic and with springs, so it should be quite nice to drive and to like when you go first gear and start rolling. So it should give you a nice feeling. And it's also from Tenneke, the Tenneke Black pressure plate. It's similar to a Sachs 243 clutch. So they recommend the setup because it holds also, or it should hold like 550, 600 Newton meters around. Depends on how heavy is the car and stuff. And with organic. And then if you want, you can change to cinder metal. And then you can have like 700, 800 Newton meters. So like the gearbox is also handling. Yeah, but I think the 550 Newton meters with this organic clutch will be enough for me for the first. And they also recommend the 243 because it's not too, or you don't need too much strange to push it. So it's a good pedal feeling. He told me the very common is the Sachs 765. And he told me, yeah, it's just like a knee buster because it's very hard to push the pedal. So he recommended this 243. So yeah, let's see. It should be like a bit like stock. So yeah, if it's a bit heavier or a bit more force to push the clutch, that's fine. So yeah, let's see. Exactly. And then you have like push in this position pins for this clutch and this adapter to have the right height and to have the correct clamp force on your clutch. I decided to show you the setup in detail because I anyway had to disassemble it because I think in like 2 to 3 weeks I would like to build it in. So it was just mounted to get some measurements inside the gearbox because you have to check a lot of clearances and stuff, but I think I will tell you after I build it in if it works. But actually with the original master cylinder and his size of the cylinder itself, in combination with how much you push the pedal, as the way of the pedal to the master cylinder, from the master cylinder to the slave cylinder, with his diameter of the cylinder itself, and the way how much the rod of the slave cylinder pushes the gable, the fork, what the fuck? The gable, yeah, that's the German word is Gabel, so the gable. The fork, shit, oh no, I think I already told it in the video before, yeah. or say gable. Oh, what the hell. Okay, the fork. Yeah, how much the fork is moving, and that's also a different way how much the rod pushing the fork on his connecting point, and how much the release bearing is moving forwards to the clutch. I think with my measurement and calculating and stuff, it should move like around 10.5 millimeters, the release bearing, to push this one down, the springs of the pressure plate. That is more than enough, because I think this clutch only needs like, I think like 8 millimeters. So yeah, maybe I can use some washers under the slave cylinder to get it a bit backwards, and yeah, get them in the area of like 6 to 7 millimeters. But yeah, I just have to build it in and try it out and figure it out, and then we'll see if it works. And yeah, it's just important to, of course, push it enough to release the clutch, but also not too far, because it's more stress for the springs, and at one point you push like on the clutch itself, and that's also not good. So, but I hope that this setup and calculating of me will work. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I just want to show you. So that's the Tennessee, whatever, black clutch. I just have to pull it a bit. It sits strong in his position. So, okay. Then yeah, nothing special, just a pressure plate. Then we have here the 240 millimeter organic spring clutch for this engine. Yeah, quite nice. And just lay it right here for a moment. And this is the Tennessee modular flywheel. Yeah, because that's the disc I was talking about. You can change this one separately and use smaller ones. I think it's like, I'm not sure, it's on their website. It's like 184 millimeters and like 200. I think 200. Yeah, and also like, if this one is like damaged over the years, I can just pull this out and put another a new one from this one in, and yeah, reuse the flywheel. It's much cheaper than buy the whole thingy. And this thing itself is like, yeah, 8 to 9 kilograms. It's balanced and all. And yeah, let's see how this bad boy works.